to go back to the wonderful world of 6/4 chords here.
What's your name?
Oh, you can call me Matt. I'm a grad student, composition major. You've probably all seen me. I'm in the resource center all the time. Anyway, 6/4 chords. There are 4 kinds. These are horrible, but.
This is perfect. This is what's on our test, our quiz. Thursday, Wednesday. Tomorrow's
All right, so let's briefly go over exactly what these are and what they do. Going by just the name alone, what does a cadential 6/4 do, and where would you find it?
The cadence.
And what would you say it would do to the cadence?
Prolong.
That works. And what does it usually prolong?
The fifth.
Okay.
All right. Passing does what?
Let's just say what it is, just so they have it. What is the prolongation?
Prolongation?
It's 1/6.
Yeah, it's 1/6/4. I was actually going to come back to all of that, but a passing goes in between 2 chords. Usually it's an inversion of the chord. So it would be something along the lines of pins are
Use the blue one.
terrible. Yeah. All right. There we go. Something along these lines. A pedals, well, I mean, it's called stationary in the book, but I mean, I've always heard of it as a pedal 6/4 chord. That's just exactly. And it prolongs whatever it is normally prolongs your tonic.
Or your dominant.
Fair enough. And arpeggiated is an arpeggio in the bass, so you end up with and sometimes with the root up the octave. Alright? So let's go back over the bass motion just to clarify it further. When you have the cadential 6/4, what does the bass do? You have your, your S. You guys do TSD too, right? Okay, so you have your S, and then you hit D. How does the 6/4 chord work in the cadential setting? But like what Roman numerals would you say?
1/6/4.
Back to 1. Alright. And then passing stepwise bass. Let's listen to a couple of these. And then where does this one go? Alright. So that was a cadential 6/4. It went from, 2 minor 6, or 2 minor first inversion, and then we hit 1/6/4, 5, and back home, right? Alright, now what about this one? Alright, because the bass goes do, re, mi. Alright, now what about this one? a 5, which makes this, right? And then arpeggiated, I mean, that's really just a matter of right? Alright, now something that I neglected to mention here is that, well, I kind of mentioned it, but more explicitly, if it's a passing 6/4, your Roman numeral is going to go up a fifth. And with a pedal, it goes up a fourth. Pretty much almost invariably, right? At least for purposes of this. I can't think of any examples offhand that counter that. So I mean, if you hear the bass, or I mean, if you hear the quality of the chord go up by what should be a perfect fifth, and the bass isn't moving, then it's going to be, or go up by a fourth and the bass isn't moving, then you have the pedal chord, or pedal configuration. And if you hear it go up by a step, and you hear it, change from what would be a 1 to a 5, or a 4 to a 1, then you got a passing chord on your hands, right?
So we didn't think of it that way. He's thinking of it in terms of the root motion.
And if the, yeah.
That's good. That might help some.
So, I mean, Ali did something pretty cool with the contours. So, I mean, we have a cadential, you have this, and then you have a drop a fifth. The bass looks like this, sort of, right? And then here, the bass stays